Hey, how's it going? It's me, Spending Sky. Today's video is gonna be something cool. I'm gonna be reviewing this guy. Oh, he's not here. What? He's right behind you guys, isn't he? Now, you're probably wondering, Spending, what is all this? Well, you see, I decided, you know what? There's so many pills that we have, and some of them are pretty good, while some of them are, not the greatest. So I decided that it was going to be my job to go through as many as I can and rate them, of course, how once again, aka my opinion, think they are. Now, I will also be putting them in a tier list. Oh, tier list, I know, it's everybody's favorite thing to do whenever they're talking about their own opinions is to rate how good is something and how bad is something. But I'll explain that more towards the end of the video. Right now, I'm just going to explain the basic rundowns. So, I will be reviewing the pills' scariness, enjoyment, and balancing. And depending on the pill, the UI, if it has any. I will be giving each category a 1 out of 5 rating, 1 as in being the worst, 5 being the best of the, 1 out of 5. But yeah, for today's video, it's gonna be Bon, Bon the rabbit pill, yeah, I'm gonna be going through that. Let's see how good or it is, in my opinion. Alright, first things up is the scariness factor of Bon. You see, here's the thing about Bon. Bon, to me, isn't really that scary. Like, let me explain myself. I don't find FNAF all that scary at all. The whole animatronic stuff is just like, eh. Like the jump scares, yeah, as a kid I would be scared, but nowadays I'm not, and I'm getting a phone call. Okay, as I was saying, I don't find animatronics and things like that scary anymore. Like as a kid, yeah, but nowadays I'm just kind of like, eh. And Bon is just kind of the same thing, really. I mean, like, I haven't really seen the Walton Files. Horror doesn't really intrigue me at all as a genre to actually watch and indulge in, because usually most of the horror things is just entertaining because of the scary elements, but I don't find the elements scary, so it's like not really that entertaining for me. So yeah, if I were to rate Bon though, let's see. If I were to rate this guy right here, this guy, if I were to rate this guy right here, I'd give him a, 2 out of 5 scary. You see, here's the thing about Bon as well. If you take a good look at him, yeah, his face is kind of scary as well. His jump scare is decently scary. His jump scare is alright. I wouldn't call it scary at all. It's just a kill animation. But one thing that definitely makes this a 2 out of 5 is definitely his, how loud he is. How loud he is, you guys are hearing how loud this is, right? This definitely contributes to the scary factor, but it also makes it stay at 2. Yes, the loud can be scary if you're hearing this, running up to you, but it also gives away his positioning, and you practically know where he is, so you can't really get, scared. Let's say if I'm running down this hall right here, and then I hear him over there, and it's like, oh, okay, he's over there, then I turn back, and I go back around. It kind of loses that fear factor of, getting scared because he can pop up out of nowhere, So that's why he's at 2 out of 5. There he goes. Alright, next thing we're going to talk about is the enjoyment. Now you're probably wondering, Spending, what does enjoyment mean? What enjoyment means is how I enjoy the pill. Do I enjoy controlling it? And things like that, Is it fun to go against? Is it fun to play as? To put it in simple terms. And you see, the thing about Bon is he doesn't really have much going for him aside from just running and being loud. I don't really understand how to rate him because he's not gonna be high 5 or 4. I don't even want to put him in 3, but 2 seems too low of a number to put him in. He's just basic. He's just a basic pill. Just nothing that special at all. I just need to put him somewhere. And controlling him is very fair and simple, and he's alright to go against. I don't want to put him low, but I don't want to put him high because there's nothing to put him high for. All he is just run and kill. There's no run, sneak up. There's no like run, throw things, no run. Like it's just run and kill. That's about it. So I'll say it's kind of hard to put a number on him, but if I did have to, I'd guess I'd also have to give him a 2 out of 5. There's really not much going on for Bond, sadly. Like, when Gentoi was making this pill, like, yeah, I mean, like, it's cool, you know, sound effects, but, like, and for enjoyment for playing as him or playing against him, it's not really there. You know what? I'll change it. 2.5 out of 5. Because there is, like, another extra factor to Bond, because he is faster than sprinting, but not faster than sprint and jump. So that's a thing, and I do find it a little bit enjoyable, where you're kind of forced to sprint instead of sprint and jump. And yeah, but yeah, so I give Bond for enjoyment 2.5 out of 5. Next up, we have balancing. I'm too lazy to do a funny little end. We have balancing. Now, what balancing means is that how strong the pill is. Like, 5 is being like a very, very, very balanced pill. And, you know, it's like, you know, it's not that bad to go up against. But for 1, it could mean either it's too weak or it's too strong. Majority of the times, it's gonna be too strong. But for Bond, it's gonna be lower, not because he's overpowered, but because he's just kind of weak. I wouldn't call him too weak, though, because there are limiting factors that we have to put upon ourselves in order to make it fair. So I don't know if I should count that into the 1 out of 5 ranking, but I am. Because we have to sprint when going up against Bond. And we also have a stamina mod that helps us, you know, not be able to sprint forever and things like that. Which is, I don't know if that actually helps, or I don't know. Yeah, no, I'd say that helps make Bond better. But yeah, with all that, I think with everything that Bond has going for him, I'd probably have to give him I'd probably give him a 3 out of 5. Now, technically he should be lower, but because of all the limiting factors that we have to do to place upon ourselves, like, that's why I think 3 out of 5. Although, if those limiting factors weren't included, he'd definitely be a 1 out of 5, because he's way too slow in order to catch up to anybody, and way too loud to sneak up on, so it's just really just fucked overall. But yeah, if I wasn't considering those limiting factors, he's 1 out of 5, but he's 3 out of 5. So yeah, that's what I think Bond is for balancing. Alright, we've reached the end of this whole, you know, shebang. And I would have to say, looking back on all the rankings, Bond is pretty bad as a pill in general, without limiting factors, of course, but hey, that's okay. Now, I'm here still because I want to do one more thing. The thing I said in the beginning. Tier lists. Now, here is my tier list. You see, there's nothing because this is the first episode of this series that I might continue or not. Depends. I like money, so if this does really good, then I will do this more. But yeah, so here's the tier list. Now, right there is Bond. If I had to give him an overall ranking of, you know, how I perceive Bond with all these factors included, you see, I may give pills like 1 out of 5s, you know, things like that, but the ranking on the tier list could be different, because although in some areas of fields they do bad, they're not that bad of a pill in actuality. Now, some pills I may do very good, like 5 out of 5s in every category, but I might not like them as much and may still be like lower on the tier list. This tier list is my opinion. Everything else I said is just objective facts, okay? Well, kind of, except for scariness. Scariness is kind of my opinion too, but well, whatever. But if I had to place Bond somewhere, it would have to be C tier, right there. Yep, right there. Editor spending, make sure it looks like I'm pointing at C tier, please and thank you. All right, thank you. But yeah, C tier. Yeah, Bond goes to C tier. He's overall just an alright pill. Standard pill, really. Not much going for him in general. I like him that much, but yeah, he definitely doesn't belong anywhere above C tier. But below, honestly, if you said D tier, I wouldn't be mad, really. I wouldn't be mad at that. Like, I can understand that there's not really much going on for him. He's just kind of just there. But yeah, I placed Bond at C tier. If you think differently, then, you know, go in the comments, tell me, be like, oh, Spinning Sky, you don't know shit. Bond is actually S+ tier because he the GOAT of all time. I don't know if anybody's actually going to type that, but if somebody did, then, you know, then you're allowed to have wrong opinions. But yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know what pill will be next. If you guys have any ideas of which ones you want me to rank, then, you know, tell me. I'll probably do them, or not, or I'll just do a different one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys. I'm doing this so I can make the video longer later.